Hello, I'm Tan the TMBOTC channel, and this is going to be a quick one. I did a video on the Diablo movie last time. Uh, I do want to talk about more movies. I should have something more for the background as well, so I'll probably use Discord and what I have up here. But we're going to talk about, there's no script, by the way, positive and negative about two films that I've seen, especially recently. So let's save this one for last. So I watched this the other day, and I actually saw this in theaters when it was out, and I really liked it. I even said if I made a movie, I would probably make it close to this, like going from one scenario to another, kind of like a cool fantasy where you go from one cool fantasy thing to another. I love that kind of stuff. It's such good world building and such. And of course, these movies, A24 is known for being kind of artsy fartsy, pretentious a little bit in some of their stuff. But there's some really good movies published under their brand or whatever you want to call it. I love The Green Knight. It's one of my favorite movies. Let me show a. So I'll get to that in a sec. So I did form a tier list. These are my five favorite A24 movies. I freaking love Uncut Gems. I think The Disaster Artist is freaking hilarious. Lighthouse is hilarious and awesome. I actually, Enemy weirdly is the only one I own of these, and I love like after I saw stuff like Nightcrawler, Enemy, and some of other Jake Gyllenhaal movies, he's become a actor I have to watch out for a movie from him no matter what, because his movie, he's just such a fantastic actor and he always nails it with the films he's in. And I just had to see this. I saw this. I thought it was a really interesting movie. It was done in an artsy fartsy way that wasn't freaking annoying in your face and stupid. So I liked this. Green Knight's another one. I love the Green Knight. These posters just pop. They're very reverse one another too, ironically, with the colors. Um, But yeah, I love these movies. These are pretty good. I saw Midsummer a long time ago. Val, this I saw a long time ago. At first, I didn't know what to think of this at first. I thought it was maybe too artsy fartsy for me, but I grew on it. It might be a little too long, hence why it's not up here. Whale's good. Civil War is good. A lot of people were looking forward to that. Room. I'm so surprised that whatever what's her name I forget. Um, like you see Captain Marvel and it's a freaking dumbass movie, and then you see stuff like the King Kong where I think she's genuinely having fun and she's a likable character, and then you see this and she's like trying her heart out with this role, and I actually really like this movie. Swiss Army Man, I had to crow too. Like Daniel Radcliffe had some really interesting movies. Other than Harry Potter, I think my favorite movie of his was the Gun Kata movie or whatever, the one where he's got guns nailed to his hands. Such a freaking hilarious movie. But I thought this was a weird one, and then I kind of grew to like how freaking bizarre it was. These are okay. I still joke about this one a bit. These really aren't ones for me personally. The only reason, really, too, that I knew about Tusk was thanks to Nostalgia Critic, and it's got that like, it's very like kind of humorous, almost like it's making fun of something like the Human Centipede. Yuck. Ugh. And this is an interesting movie. I think this is the same director as one of the movies I'm going to talk about today. Um, and then I will never watch these. I don't want to. I'm not into ghost stuff, which you can say like Hereditary technically is. I do not care for that stuff. Uh, these, and these, meh, don't care, don't care for. And you can see where men is for me. I'll get to that in a sec. But yeah, that's kind of, and then everything else I just put in like haven't seen yet. There's a bunch of films of theirs I have not seen. Um, so call me not a fake fan of A24 films because I haven't seen them all. But whatever. But yeah, I've seen these. I like these for the most part. think these are standouts right here. Probably even some of my favorite movies. Um, yeah. One of my favorite Adam Sandler movies too. uh, so I started. Dave's sending some memes. I started watching this. I made a joke because I remember there's a Jimmy Neutron meme where he goes, "Heh, women," and then I did the same thing, "Heh, men." And I decided to watch this. I don't know, it just piqued my interest as a A24 film. I was talking about how this had like the opposite effect as, man, I get harsh with some of my comments here. Um, you can see, oh my goodness, where do I even start with this? You can already read some of the things I said here. So I got to here. I think this is where I was like, I'm intrigued. What's going on? What is this film about? This woman's being stalked. It almost has like the Halloween vibe too. A matter of fact, even to the point where there's like this character disappearing when the lights go off and then back on in her yard. So it almost felt like that. And then the rest of the movie hit after this point, and it was the opposite of Rogue One, where Rogue One, yeah, it's okay at the beginning and mediocre, maybe at best, I don't know. And then the ending hits, and it's really good. So the ending kind of saves it. This was the opposite. I was intrigued at first and middle, might have dragged a little. I thought it was really artsy fartsy, probably too much for me. Um, yeah, I was saying how it's like because Green Knight is also A24. I actually have the Green Knight book, which is the J.R.R. Tolkien translated one. It's got a couple other translated stories too. But yeah, it's right here. I actually pulled it out for this. You can't see it, of course. Oops, there's my background. Um, as I got to the ending, it not only grossed me out, but I was just like, this is too artsy fartsy for me, and not in a I'm intrigued way anymore. I had enough of it. I did not let's get rid of Green Knight here now. I did not freaking like this movie. This movie was just too much for me. The actors did their best with what they're given, but yeah. Um, don't gross me out and also be as pretentious as it was. I had no clue what the frick happened at the end there, and it was just like, bro, what is wrong with this freaking movie? I'm glad I removed it from my list and everything now. I want to watch better things, please. And then Dave told me, the same director, who's going to be for Elden Ring and directed all this stuff. Like I said, this is okay. Good. I love the 28. I saw this with my friend Josh. He streams as It's Truthy or whatever. I forget his name now on Twitch, but he watched this with me. I really liked this. This was an awesome freaking movie, and I look forward to the sequel now. I like this too. I watched this on my own time on Netflix, or was it on YouTube? It might have been on YouTube when it was free with ads. I like Annihilation. I like this. Warfare, I can't remember much about. Um, this was probably the weakest. This is going to be the newer movie, I believe. So I look forward to that. And then I saw this more recently, and I just did not like it. That was probably the only one I did not like of his so far. But yeah, like Elden Ring guy, I think he'll do a decent job. I look forward to what he does with it, but please don't make it like this. Not one bit. Don't even get close to freaking men. Whatever the frick this movie was. Um, yeah, and let me just show you some other funny things that Dave sent here. Starring Jack Black. Oh God, another Minecraft movie. No, thank you. I love that it's trailer 3. Uh, that would be cool. Beyond Arkham, that would be cool. Finally, I would like a PC, or I feel like Bloodborne is the equivalent of No Country for Old Men, where it's just something that does not need a sequel. It's just perfect the way it is. But we do desperately need a PC port, and if we want, maybe a remake or remaster, probably preferably a remaster. Hideo Kojima, of course, always. New Quake game. When did we have a new Quake game last? I only know of Champions. Okay, Devil May Cry 6. Sure. Yeah, people wanted Titanfall 3. That's not going to happen. I'll be surprised. No, we do not need a transfer. I bet Dave doesn't like seeing that either. I want a Transformers Cybertron game, a proper one, or remaster, re-release the freaking other two, as a collection or whatever. Freaking more. I'm guessing that's some Mortal Kombat DLC. Don't you mean Gooner? It's spelled wrong. Oh, I hope it's an actual trailer. With today's Nintendo, I don't know, but I'm sure people will like to see an F-Zero. It's a cool game series, interesting game series. Yes, please. That or get rid of the people that work for that company defending the freaking pedophiles. One or the other. Because like I feel like it would be sad for people who actually genuinely really like playing Roblox and enjoy it. I what I would do is freaking their heads aren't they? Are heads of the company frick. If I was over them at least, I would just straight up fire them, replace them with more trustworthy um uh devs or whatever the frick their roles are, and make sure to have a platform like that clean, scrubbed clean of like problems like that. Something put in place to make sure that stuff doesn't happen, and not kick off people trying to create a safer environment on the platform. That's just stupid. Um, what is the what is with Big Rigs crossover? I wanna if you want me because I haven't played Mass freaking Fortnite in a while. I want Mass Effect. I want Mass Effect crossover. Like Tally, Garrus, probably both Commander Shepards as alternate skins. Like I would go for that. Maybe Krogans. I feel like they would be too big, Grunt and Rex. But like definitely Tally and Garrus for sure. If anybody else, Liara, maybe Miranda. Who knows? What is this, Jeff? Why is this so? Why is there so much empty space between Half-Life 3 reveal? Yes, please. I don't know if I want to see Jeff Gord on stage. I do like Jeff, but he defended Mass Effect back in the day, so I gotta give him credit for that. But yeah, like that's funny. Oh, is this the one yeah, I was saying how I like most of those movies, and I was weirded out by who the hell would Jack Black even play? But yeah, that's. Let's talk a little bit more about. I don't want to talk about this film. I was grossed out by the ending, and I had no clue what artsy fartsy crap this was finally saying. It was just like this is dumb. I was interested at first. I thought it was going to reveal something about. I actually thought this was going to go a complete different direction, and then it just like. Because it also made me question whether things were really happening or not, too. So I was like, I don't know. I don't like this movie. This movie sucked. This is the first time in a while I've seen a movie I genuinely just do not like. Um, Green Knight, anyway. Green Knight is frickin' a awesome goddamn movie. I love probably one of my favorite parts, the part that clicked with me when I got through that movie was the part with the where he goes to that house with the ghost. You don't know it's a ghost at first that he's talking to. When I saw that section, it not only felt like a side journey or side quest in like a Witcher in a Witcher game or something, but it was just a really cool set piece. And then when the movie kept going with all this other crazy stuff happening to the guy, uh, um, Garwin, which is weird because it's with a W, but it's pronounced Garwin in the movie. Um, yeah, it just takes like so many crazy turns. I love it for that. And I was saying today to my friend Dave, maybe my other friend too, uh, movie night, because I would love to watch this with them. I tried to watch this with my friend Josh. He didn't get to finish it with me. And because of this movie, I actually, like I said, I picked up the book, uh, and I loved it. Definitely not the same as the movie. But yeah, interesting freaking movie. Um, I might almost like it better than the book and than the well, the poem, I should say. But yeah, I thought this was a really cool movie, and I don't know if it's in my top 10. That's really hard to say because there's so many other movies I really, really love. But it might be top 20, top 30 even. So I'd have to say, maybe I should remake like my movie list. If you want to know what my top five movies are, you got Shutter Island, No Country for Old Men, Empire Strikes Back. I would just say the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy because I always flip flop between each of the movies, which one I like better. So I just throw all three of them in number two place. And then The Dark Knight is like my favorite movie of all time. I love The Dark Knight. The second Batman movie by Christopher Nolan. I love Christopher Nolan movies. But yeah, that is about it. See ya. No. But I hope you found something interesting. If you want to go to Tubi, watch frickin' Green Knight. Stay the frick away from men. Not men in real life. God damn it. See what that movie does. But yeah, I don't know what the frick that movie was trying to say even. I was like so confused by the end. And it's just too pretentious for me, too artsy fartsy. You even saw the comment where I said I'd rather watch a bad Ridley Scott movie like Prometheus and Alien Covenant 50 times than watch that again. And I know I would not watch them even a third time because I have seen them twice each, and I still don't like them. But I would rather watch them over that again. Jeez. Anyways, maybe I would watch that movie through the first and second act and then say, okay, this was a good movie. Let's stop here. No, no, sadly can't. Don't forget to say hi to Jimmy's mom. I always just do a silly Carl voice. I think it's funny. I don't know why it's been a thing. Same with the voice critical thing at the end of the videos. It's just random me. But I hope you found this interesting, and I will see you next time. Let me know what your favorite movies, like your top five, are. I listed